Hello and welcome. We're here at the Oval. You join us for this match between the Oval Invincibles and the Manchester Originals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
So here we go, the players make their way out to a seismic crowd. They've waited all day for this match and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, that looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Right, so we're ready to get underway. There's always something special about the first delivery. It can really set the tone for a match. Brilliant diving stop. Smacks that away through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Ten runs added there. The Invincibles are 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Garton, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Great shot through the gap.
You just that beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Got that away nicely. Doesn't beat the infield. Over The Invincibles are 18 for none.
They're setting themselves for a big power play.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Onto that early, that could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the fielder with that shot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
8 runs added there. The Invincibles are 26 for none. Ravindra, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Vauxhall end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Power and precision in that shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, 10 off it. The Invincibles, 36 for none. Ahmad, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
That's the end of the over. The Invincibles, 41 for none.
Batters are set and they're maintaining their excellent start so far.
Going with pace now. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. The Originals has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight to the fielder. That's the over. The Invincibles are 48 for 1. Garton, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the Vauxhall end. Oh no, what a chance. But that's going to race to the boundary. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot, through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Salt, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Wow, that's missed the lot. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's out. Caught. Out. What a screamer.
Two down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them, and this could be a huge swing of momentum.
End of the 9th over.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Ravindra, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run. Perfectly timed.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Into the attack for the Manchester Originals.
Billings, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
5 runs added in the over. The Invincibles are 69 for 2.
End of the 10th over. The overall Invincibles are now 69 for 2.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Great commitment. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Massive outside edge. 6 runs added in the over. The Invincibles are 75 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Garton, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. The captain moving the field back here, trying to prevent boundaries.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Nearly gets the edge. Garton with a great delivery there. Smacks that away through the gap.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
9 runs added in that over. The Invincibles are 84 for 2. Salt back into the attack.
Into the attack for the Manchester Originals.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. The batters might start turning ones into twos here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Goes over the top with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. 7 runs added there. The Invincibles are 91 for 2.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with spin now. Great shot through the gap.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely bowling. Everyone's gone up. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Big dive from the fielder, tremendous catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Square cut, finds point, no run. Doesn't beat the infield. 4 runs added in that over. The Invincibles are 95 for 3. Ahmad has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Vauxhall end.
Into the attack for the Manchester Originals.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh my, that's racing away.
Short and crunched away. Only had to ease back onto the back foot and put it away. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
16th over. The Invincibles are now 25.
Salt coming back into the attack.
A new bowler into the attack.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will he reply?
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
13 runs added there. The Invincibles are 118 for 3. Ravindra back on now.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Ravindra from the pavilion end. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Edged it. End of the over. Huge. 17 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 135 for 3. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Cuts that off well in the infield. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Invincibles are 140 for 4.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Garton coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. No. Terrible shot. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. How will the bowler respond?
Huge edge.
End of the 20th over. The Oval Invincibles are now on.
And that's the end of the innings. The Originals have been set a target of 158 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Wow, that's missed a lot. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
End of the over. The Originals are 8 for none.
First over of the second innings is complete, and it was a good one for the batters. Some lovely shots played.
Drilled that one away.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Stunning shot, fired straight back at the bowler and running away for 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
That's the over. The Originals, 20 for none.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Can't get that outside the ring field. perfectly timed.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away, and what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
9 runs added there. The Originals, 29 for none. Mahmood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's out. Caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They've looked threatening, but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
Please give him a round of applause.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 off it. The Originals, 39 for 1.
4 overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. A lovely shot off the back foot, the shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Good pick up, big chance. Couldn't get it through the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
Nearing the end of the power play, and they've had an excellent one so far. Ahead of the required rate, just need to finish off the next over well, and they're in a very good position.
Goes over the top with that shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
End of the over, 12 runs coming from it. The Originals are 58 for 2.
Well, they needed to come out strong, and they've certainly done that. Averaged 10 plus runs and over, and they've given themselves a strong foundation for the chase ahead.
Klassen wants a fair piece of this bowler, driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of the over. The Originals are 65 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Perfectly timed. End of the over. 9 off it. The Originals are 74 for 2.
You wouldn't have thought the power play was over by the way the batters have kept going on with it. They're well above the required rates.
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Drilled that one away.
Dragged it down, nailed it off the back foot. Super batting.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now as a bowler on your terms. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Originals are 83 for 2.
End of the over. The Manchester...
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
New bowler into the attack.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Doesn't beat the infield. Trouble! Got that away nicely.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That's the over. The Originals are 89 for 2. Curran from the Vauxhall end. That is quite extraordinary. Salt, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Out. Fine leggers up, and it's an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Straight to the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Smacks that away through the gap. Cuts that off well in the infield. Edged. The Invincibles with a strong appeal. That should be given. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Please give him a round of applause.
End of the over. 2 runs added. The Originals, 101 for 5. Berendorf, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
New bowler into the attack for the Oval Invincibles.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Berendorf ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
They've batted really well this middle block of overs. They've had a perfect mix of precision and aggression, and their reward is to be well ahead of the required run rate.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Please give him a warm welcome.
And gone. Brilliant catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Number 9 for the Manchester Originals.
Goes over the top with that shot. Good bowling in that over. Just the one from it. The Originals, 108 for 7.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
For the Manchester Originals. Please make him welcome.
Misses everything. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Good pick up, big chance.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
8 runs added in that over. The Originals are 116 for 8. Can't get that outside the ring field. Got that away nicely.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Billings, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Needs a dot ball.
Perfectly timed. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Curran from the pavilion end. Great shot, through the gap. Couldn't get it through the field. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's a chance if it hits. 5 runs added in the over. The Originals, 138 for 8.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Late cut, straight to the fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Perfectly timed.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of
playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Khan, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end.
For the Oval Invincibles.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. He's quick onto that in the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Over the infield with a cracking shot. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
For the Manchester Originals.
Khan sees the end of the over. A superb one it was. No runs and a wicket to show for it as well.
At the moment, they've got a chance in the next few overs to shift momentum if these two stay in and keep up the shot making.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Have to go for it now. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Final ball, only a boundary will do. The noise is deafening. This is anyone's match. Trouble.
End of the 20th.
That's the match. It looked like too many runs were needed in that final over, and so it has proved to be. Great bowling, brilliant win.
What a match we've just witnessed, right down to the wire, and the smallest of margins deciding it. Join us next time where we hope we can deliver to you more of the same.